So the YouTube Shorts now destroy my channel, the one that you're watching right now. Well, maybe not. We're going to find out. I think actually that it might have, and I'm currently working right now on fixing it again. So and in this video, I would like to explain to you why I think so, that YouTube Shorts might have indeed destroyed it a little bit, and I would like to also give you a little bit some pieces of advice here. Well, yes, this is a microscopy channel and not a YouTube advice channel. However, I think that the experiences that I've had might be also relevant to other hobby microscopists who also have a YouTube channel. But first of all, of course, hello and welcome. Microbehunter here. I'm Oliver. And yes, I like to put things under the microscope, and I like to share observations with you, the observations that I make using my microscope. And for those of you who are new to this channel, it's about hobby microscopy. But in this video today, I will be a little bit different because I decided to make a few behind the scenes videos as well, and because the community has been growing slowly but steadily over the last couple of years, I decided also to share with you a little bit what's going on behind the scenes. Now, a few years ago, I started publishing YouTube Shorts alongside the regular long form videos, and yeah, those vertical YouTube Shorts videos are commonly watched also on the mobile phones, of course. And one of these videos actually went viral, yeah, and almost got 20 million views, actually 19.7 million views to be exact. As of now, it still continues to accumulate views, not quite as quickly as at the beginning, but in this case, the YouTube short gained me over 22,000 new subscribers within a very short time. I mean, isn't this the dream of every content creator? And as a matter of fact, it was this very YouTube short that pushed me over the 100,000 subscriber mark, and I got this nice silver play button here in the back. So I was very happy about this achievement, of course, and therefore, yeah, of course, I felt a certain amount of pride as well. But everything, of course, comes at a cost, and I also want to explain why I think that at the very beginning, if you also have a YouTube channel, you have to make a very clear decision if you actually want to lean into making YouTube shorts or not. And I also want to explain a little bit why I actually am now stopping publishing YouTube shorts on this channel, at least for the time being, for the next couple of months. I have to see how the YouTube algorithm starts to realign this channel here. So, and this takes a little bit of time. So, but let me give you a little bit of context first before I explain the downside of YouTube Shorts as it relates to this very channel here. Essentially, a couple of years ago, I decided to produce YouTube Shorts because that's essentially what is generally recommended. Yeah, you got to produce shorts because that's the new way of actually consuming videos. So, if you want to have a look at the YouTube short that went viral, there's of course a link below. And this is basically what this short shows is basically a tiny microscopic worm that gets crushed by two air bubbles. So there's an air bubble from the top and from the bottom. And as the water evaporates, it kind of, the air bubbles expand and they kind of compress and push the worm together. Don't worry, the worm is very flexible. Yeah, nothing happened to it. So it was kind of a quirky, unusual YouTube short. Yeah, just about totally, I don't know, uneducational in that sense. Yeah, but I basically just recorded the video. I talked into the camera, was not even scripted, and yeah, and the video took off. The YouTube short took off like you can't believe it, right? I remember that there was actually one day where just because of this YouTube short, I got in one day 1,500 subscribers per day. Yeah, and needless to say, I mean, this was I was really happy, surprised, of course, and I really thought that now basically I'm very successful. Yeah, I was already joking around that I can now quit my day job to become a full-time content creator. Of course, I wouldn't do that, obviously, but yeah, after a couple of weeks, it turned out I was quite wrong because the things started to take a turn, and the question is now is what happened and why did it happen, right? Spent quite a bit of time trying to investigate the statistics and analytics of what's going on. Well, after a couple of weeks, the views dropped again, a little bit as expected, and also the number of new subscribers also dropped. This was nothing unusual here because virality is only limited for a certain of time. But I actually noticed something else, that because sooner or later also basically the long form videos, my other videos actually started to not really increase in views as I hoped that they would do. right? So basically the views actually kept on falling and falling and falling, and even my regular videos were now not able to get the number of views that they used to get. Right, and the situation is so bad now that I'm now basically getting less views even on my long form videos than when I actually started the channel several years ago. This is 7 years ago that was, right? So this is really strange. I mean, how can this be? Because actually more people should now know about the channel because millions of people watched the YouTube short. So I got more subscribers and everything. So actually, why is it that now the views actually went down and are flatlining? And yeah, essentially when I basically look at the statistics, I can see that some videos, they do not even reach 1,000 views. And for a channel that has 146,000 subscribers, getting less than 1,000 views per video, I think is a disaster, right? And as a matter of fact, I even see some people unsubscribe from a channel after I publish a video. So I upload a new video, and instead of the subscribers going up, actually they're going down for the at the beginning. So as a consequence, the YouTube algorithm is not pushing my videos anymore, right? If not even my own subscribers watch my videos, then why should other people, yeah, who are not subscribed? So you see, this is a little bit of a dilemma that I've got right now. On one hand, it's really nice to have the popularity of a viral YouTube short. On the other hand, the long-term effect is actually negative, right? So the algorithm is not going to push my other videos, therefore, right? So this is a little bit of an issue that I've experienced, and there are a couple of things that I have yeah, essentially learned from this whole process, and I would like to share 3 ideas or items or concepts with you, basically that I've learned, maybe I would say maybe the hard way. Yeah, so, and I wish kind of that I knew these things right at the beginning. And the first thing that I recommend to you is you make a decision at the beginning. When you start making YouTube videos, it doesn't matter if it's science videos like I'm making or any other video, consider carefully which type of audience you would like to attract. Are you interested in many views and subscribers? So in other words, a broad audience, also casual viewers, then by all means you should publish YouTube shorts because they have the potential to reach a very wide range of different people. The YouTube shorts are pushed out, and whether people subscribe to the channel or not, people are able to watch them, and then basically even people who don't know about your channel will get to know your channel. Yeah. So in this case, you're going for quantity, of course, also low engagement, but very large numbers. And this basically has a huge advantage of getting your channel known to other people. On the other extreme, on the other hand, if you want to have a highly engaged or more tightly knit community, but fewer people, then focus on long form videos, possibly even live streams like I'm doing right now. So in my channel, I think that I've not been deliberate enough about this. And I will now try to shift the focus more towards a smaller community who is more engaged in the field of hobby microscopy and nature observation. So that's basically the first advice that I have is make a decision at the beginning which direction you want to go. You want to go broad, many people, or you want to go very niche and small with a tightly knit community. There's a second thing that I learned, and I've realized that it might be better to grow slowly and with the right audience than quickly with the wrong audience, right? And what does the word wrong mean? Well, these are those people who are really actually not interested in my videos, right? Or in the niche rather. Right, a large subscriber number might look more impressive and might look more, yeah, look nicer also to potential sponsors maybe. But this does not always translate into more views automatically, yeah, or more engagement. So I myself have had a difficult time in realizing this because everyone's talking about views and subscribers and videos going viral and large numbers, but essentially the success of a YouTube channel, yeah, seems to be measured on the numbers, on large numbers that you have, but this number does not really capture all of the aspects, really. It does not capture anything about the interest that the subscribers actually have in the other videos. So what's the point of having many subscribers if they don't watch your videos, right? So that's a little bit the thing that I've also came to realization. And last but not least, there is also a third thing that I would like to share with you, some realization that I've basically made, and that is that maybe that's actually one of the more difficult ones. It's a change in mindset. right? You have to kind of rethink a little bit what it means to have views and subscribers. And let me give you an example here. You see, if you're at a party and if you talk to one person about any topic that you're interested in, and you're having a real nice conversation, a very, very good talk, then I basically, and I'm sure you as well, would never say, well, oh, I'm only talking to one person. It's really not worth talking to it. I've only got one viewer, so to say, right? Only one person. I mean, who would say that? Right? Because even a single conversation with one individual can make a huge impact both on you and on the person that you talk to. Now, when we make a YouTube channel, however, and when we make YouTube videos and only 50 people were to watch it, then all of a sudden it's not enough for us. Yeah. So, I mean, 50 people, that's a whole room of people. Right? And then we start complaining why only 50 people watched it. We see, is it really worth it? Right? You see, I'm a teacher, and some of the courses that I teach in biology only have, let's say, 15 to 20 students, right? And I would never say, well, I only have 15 views, right? So therefore, it's not, and therefore it's not worth my time teaching because it's only 15 students, right? I want to have millions. No, I don't say that, right? So the audience that I have online in any case is much larger. And what I want to say is that we have to value every single viewer that we have and not just look at the numbers. And this can be a little bit difficult to change your way of thinking around. At least I have a difficult time in doing that. Yeah? So it's this change in mindset that I would like to communicate. And yeah, we have to try to also value a small community that really likes to watch what you're publishing. So this is now normally the time for a call to action. So normally I would now say subscribe to this channel if you like this video and so on and so on. But I'm not going to do that. As a matter of fact, I'm even saying the very opposite. Please do not subscribe to this channel unless you like to see stuff under the microscope. Because after all, this is a hobby microscopy channel and not a YouTube advice channel. So no, but in all seriousness, of course, I'm happy for all people who watch and subscribe and comment on this video. Yes, this was a little bit different than the other videos. And what I decided to do now is not only to stop for the time being making YouTube shorts, but also giving you a little bit more behind the scenes videos. And today's video, I decided to dedicate a little bit to this very YouTube channel that has now been active since January 2018. Yeah, so over 7 years now. And I simply wanted to share this with you. I'm going to say now the following. Happy microbe hunting as always. Hope to see you in any case in the next video. Bye bye.